Salimeh Sekeh is an assistant professor of computer science at the University of Maine. She joined UMaine in 2019 from Michigan, go blue, where she was a postdoctoral researcher. Salimeh held a postdoctoral fellow appointment with the Federal University of São Carlos, Brazil in 2014 and 2015, and was a visiting scholar with the Polytechnic University of Turin in Turin, Italy from 2011 to 2013. I would love to travel with you, just saying. Because you would do all the talking. It would be great, yeah.
Can talk multiple languages. So.
She was a recipient of a Career Award and Cisco Research Gift, both in 2022. And I'm just going to interject with my own comment here. Career Awards are remarkably competitive, very hard to get, and only available for people who do not have tenure. So you have to really bring it. So this is a big deal. I'm just putting that out there. I'm glad you got the cue. Thank you very much. Research interests include machine learning, large-scale data science, and computer vision. Her primary focus is in design improvement and analysis of deep learning techniques with emphasis on efficiency and robustness. Her favorite is Big Bang Theory, space rocket launches, or anything that involves AI. And the talk title is, Can We Trust AI? Robust Lifelong Learning Could Be a Solution.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a video. Thank you for having me. Thanks for the invitation. Yeah, I'm ready. All right. Okay. So we have seen significant growth in AI in our real life. We as a human will interact AI in near future in daily basis. So the question is, can we trust AI? So it's very important to determine what causes distrust. If we are driving our autonomous car in a very clear weather, it's easy to drive seems very safe. But if we're driving our autonomous car in adverse weather, then even AI model with using a lot of sensors, multiple sensors to filter out snow from clear weather, still the model, the car would have difficulties to drive and not be able to identify and detect objects due to uncertainty. So it's very important to think about what distrusts AI. If we think about other obstacles, right, there are more obstacles about AI models. They are not robust, right? If you have noises added to the AI that distort the images, therefore the AI models and AI system cannot identify the images correctly. They can identify the bear instead of iceberg as a horse. So they misclassify the images, and that actually is not a robust fashion. If we are learning our AI model on a bunch of animals and then humans, but we cannot expect it to be able to analyze MRI images or diabetic images. So it's very important to think about that. Are our AI models adaptable to new domain? Are they transferable? And the answer is no. The current AI models and AI systems are not transferable in new domain. Can we trust someone who forgets all the time? Of course not. So if our AI models forget the task that it already learned and previously worked on that, then we don't trust it because it's not reliable anymore. It's not trustworthy anymore. So now the question is that how exactly we can tackle these challenges with AI system when there is noises, there are forgetting problems, and we are surrounded with AI in multiple contexts. The solution is that we can get inspired by human brain and its lifelong ability. We know that a baby can learn to eat, right, and then start walking, and then even helping with us in the kitchen, and then even playing sport, and never forgets eating, right? So the robot can do this similarly. So the robot starts walking and also jumping and so on. So then, if we get inspired by human brain that can handle multiple tasks continually, we can say that a part of the brain works on movement, a part of the brain works on vision, a backside takes care of the posture, so then I make sure that I'm not falling down. So then we can use this get inspired by this as a great model for AI and build up a united model that each part of it can handle a specific task. A part of it can handle images with the nose, a part of it can handle walking, and not only accurately be able to identify the images, but also handle obstacles of noises and robustness and forgetting. So it's very important for us to think about how exactly we can elaborate this and how exactly we can apply this in different problems, and this is what we are doing. We use this lifeline learning for different problems, including forestry and so on. So what does this mean? The long-term outcome of AI, when it's trusted, it's a human-technology partnership. So if we have a collaboration between human and technology, then human can be well-being, more innovative. On the other hand, the AI models can be more interactive and also can use benefit of the human in the loop to have a co-design. So the future of AI is brighter and more welcoming. Thank you.
If you all don't jump up, I get the microphone the whole time. Can you explain to us how you are getting your AI research to behave like you're teaching babies upward? How do you do that?
Exactly. So if we have a united model of the system and we try to allocate some part of the AI to a specific task and try to make that part of the task to be robust to the noisy environment or different obstacles, then we can make sure that a united model can handle multiple tasks, either sequentially or in parallel. So you can have a multitask learning in a system that it's completely united. Same as when we think about autonomous car, if we assume that we have one single united model inside of the car that can not only handle bad weathers, but also can take the obstacles, take care of the speed and everything together, then that would mimic the human brain. We are so far from there, though. We're not there yet.
So where are we at, like
So
a
behind.
2-year-old? Are we at a 6-month-old? Like, where's the AI?
Oh, where's the AI? Okay, it's a very relative question because we are so much better than 5 years ago, but we are so behind to get to the level that to be very comfortable around AI. Fully trusted it and feel like, oh, this is not something that I am afraid of because it has a complicated system.
Are you going to introduce your AI to other AIs out in the wild?
So the nature, so the nature is some sort of AI system. Forestry system is a dynamic system, right, that we get inspired by. So there are multiple AIs that they can combine with each other, and they can get inspired by what's happening in the other one. So definitely you can borrow things from other AIs and then combine them for sure.
Can you give any examples of human technology partnership currently?
Absolutely. Like if you can see here, this is a manufacturer that we are, or even in Maine, we have lumber manufacture, and actually I was visiting it last week. So there are literally big sawmills that they are using object detection, and there are workers in the system that they are helping to identify some of these lumbers that the model couldn't identify them. So that would be one of the perfect application in AI manufacturing, how exactly. If we think about Amazon warehouses, there are robots going on, then they can collaborate with the workers as their manager or as a co-workers. This could be like 2 examples to think about that. Of course.
As a professor at the university, how do you handle ChatGPT?
So the first thing I can say, I'm not afraid of it. Actually, I'm very welcome to that. I believe that the era of AI is, we are moving and passing through from the era of internet to era of AI. And I think what happened, a decade ago when everything was so internet-based, like Google was a big deal, there was a similar panic, right? I think the same thing is happening. However, if you know how to use that and use it in a right way to feel like that is helping us and it's not against us, I think it's also very helpful. It's just that at the beginning that everyone is a little bit afraid of it and frightened.
Can AI get corrupted? Could someone introduce it to something, or I don't know, could there be a reason
not to trust it? Yeah. Yeah. So if we are training our AI model on some sort of the data, right, in a clean data, let's say, and AI model are vulnerable to a lot of obstacles. Like if there is a noisy input that AI model haven't seen that, it would panic, right? Can someone intentionally make this happen? Yes, that's a security aspect of the AI that needs to be taken care of where someone seriously uses AI. Thank you. Thank you.